to another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right to it. So, I often, oftentimes, professional athletes talk about their experiences with mental health, okay? And some of the struggles that they've had with mental health. And I've talked about this before. Kevin Love, Dak Prescott, Solomon Thomas, DJ Chark, so many athletes discuss the importance of mental health. And I just saw a clip. I just saw a video where the late Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant talked about the importance of mental health. Okay, so professional athletes talking about the importance of mental health is pretty big, okay? Especially when athletes come forward and talk about their struggles with mental health, okay? And it just so happens to be men's health month, okay? June, men's health month, okay? And so, Dak Prescott shared his experiences with anxiety. It just so happened when the COVID scamdemic was happening in 2020, he was talked about how he dealt with anxiety, some depression, okay? And during that time, his brother also ended his life by suicide. Yeah, Dak Prescott's brother ended his life by suicide. Solomon Thomas, I believe his sister ended her life by suicide. Larry Bird's father, he ended his life by suicide. Gary Payton, during the 1996 NBA playoffs, I believe his sister attempted suicide. Okay. Yeah. So, and I believe Karl Malone's father, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Karl Malone's father who ended his life by suicide. Okay. Yeah. I believe he talked about that real briefly, but I believe Karl Malone has been impacted by suicide. He has had family members who have been impacted by suicide. Okay. So when pro athletes talk about their experiences with mental health and the things that they've gone through, it's big because that inspires others to speak about their experiences as well, okay? Let's not forget Hayden Hurst, okay? NFL tight end. I'm pretty sure he's on a team right now, but I don't know who he plays for. So, Hayden Hurst talked about his attempted suicide when he was in college. Okay. I believe he went to South Carolina. Okay. So he had talked about his experiences in college while attempting, when he attempted suicide. I've talked about Madison Holleran. Okay. Madison wasn't a pro athlete, but she was a she ran track, and she ended her life by suicide. Okay, so just want to give a little bit of background before I get into Jammal Charles. Okay, Jammal Charles, former NFL running back for the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, had a pretty good career in Kansas City. Was a consistent 1,000-yard rusher for the Chiefs. And so after he retired, he went into some business ventures or whatnot. Just to show you how good Jammal Charles was with the Kansas City Chiefs. I remember watching a segment when my boy Jason Whitlock used to host Speak for Yourself, and they had the Uncle Jimmy Big Dummy of the Day segment. Okay, and Jason said, "Did you have a big dummy of the day?" He said, "Yeah, it's you. How you gonna sit up there and talk about Jammal Charles? Ain't no hall of famer." Arr, arr. Said, "All right then, you ain't welcome in Kansas City or Gates." No, that's how good Jammal Charles was running back for the Kansas City Chiefs. Although Jason Whitlock thinks he's not a Hall of Famer. Anyway, so Jammal Charles talked about how post-retirement, after he retired, okay, the physical limitations, the bad investments that he made. I just talked about the business ventures, physical limitations, bad investments, lack of support, led to struggles with depression, suicidal thoughts post-playing career. Okay, so Jammal Charles was having suicidal thoughts post-playing career. He's still going through it. Jammal Charles is still going through it. But through therapy, through rehab, he's getting better, but he's still going through a pretty tough time in his life. And so I saw that, and it just made me wonder about pro athletes in football, baseball, basketball, or just athletes in general, in high school, college. How much stuff do they go through mentally? How much do they deal with what Jammal Charles deals with? Okay. So I just find it's very, very fitting that Jammal Charles is talking about his struggles with depression and suicidal thoughts. He's talking about this during Men's Mental Health Month. Okay. And he could not have been talking about this at a better time. I talked about this the other day. Hey, it's not unmanly to seek help. Okay. Jammal Charles, former pro football player. He sought help. Okay. Dak Prescott, he sought help. Hayden Hurst, he sought help. Okay. So, Men's Mental Health Month, it's not unmanly to seek help. It's a sign of strength. Okay. It is a sign of strength. And when you seek help, you're going to go through there will be bumps in the road when you seek help. But Don't give up. If you don't give up, if you keep going through the bumps in the road, eventually the road is going to be brand new. When I say brand new, it's going to be smoothly paved. You're going to go from the bumpy road, the bumpy pothole road, to the smooth paved road. Okay? It's sort of what recovery from depression or any type of mental health issues is like. When you first get help, no, you're going to be driving on a bumpy road with potholes and whatnot. Then all of a sudden, the road gets a lot more smoother. And so yeah. So, man, let's not keep silent, okay? Let's talk about our experiences, okay? All right. So, let's speak up. It's not unmanly to seek help. It's a sign of strength. All right. And so let's talk about our experiences. Let's seek help and let's help others. Okay. All right. That's it. And that's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. May God bless you all. I'm out of here. Peace out.